Thank you.
Lovely couple with us.
Thank
Want
you.
to know about your love story first.
What our love story was.
Yeah. How it started.
You wanna
my.
hear my version or his version?
Our love story began many years ago. We met having dinner with a common friend. I don't know if he was trying to set us up in a relationship or not. I'd have to ask him, but we felt a connection very quickly.
Yeah.
And we started just meeting day after day after day. And I think since the time that we've met, we've hardly had any separation at all
Yeah.
because we felt so strongly for each other, and we felt so much that we were almost the same person. We had so many things to talk about and to share about our lives, and it was a very beautiful beginning to our relationship.
Yeah. To me, I think our love story began many, many, many lives ago. So, the kind of love that I felt for him came from many centuries ago. It couldn't have been just this lifetime. I actually felt a very, very strong pull towards him. It was like as if my soul was calling for me. So, we sometimes discuss what if we literally are the particles of the same soul or same energy that when we leave this life, and our atoms, they expand. What if we are a combination of those atoms, and that's why we feel so attracted towards each other? So yeah, we can speak about all the nonsense.
Yeah.
That's why I think we had a very, very strong connection.
This is our pillow talk. I don't
Yeah.
know what other couples talk about when they're going to sleep, but we talk about psychology and the theory of everything.
Yeah.
So
Time, space,
Time, space.
energy. Yeah.
black holes.
Yes.
अगर प्रपोजल की बात करूँ तो किसने प्रपोज किया और किस टाइम में?
I think इन्होंने प्रपोज किया मुझे. I think क्या मतलब इन्होंने प्रपोज किया
I did, for the record. Which one? There were multiple proposals
yeah,
in
I
some
think
sense.
the first time, the second or third day, he said that he loves me, and that was very surprising for me. But actually, what was surprising to me was not that he said he loved me, but how real it felt. That was very surprising. I felt like I've never felt that. अगर मुझे किसी और बंदे ने ये कहा होता तो मैं कहती ओके टाटा बाय बाय सी यू लेटर नेवर but the way he said it was so powerful and so genuine and so honest and sincere that I felt that, and I didn't question that, didn't doubt that at all. And I think that the very next day, I also had the same courage to say I love you too, which has never happened to me before. It usually takes me time to get into a relationship and to understand or, know a man. But I just felt like I knew him. I just felt like we knew each other so much that we didn't have to wait at all. And that's why it happened so quick. And since then, there hasn't been a day when we haven't said, I love you to each other, at least 100 times a day. and it comes naturally. That's the most beautiful part about it. It comes on its own. It flows through us. So that's the beauty of our relationship. And we are very blessed to have one.
Yes, we are. We're the most blessed because of this, I'm sure.
Okay, हमने wedding की बहुत सारी lovely pictures देखी and we can clearly see the love and happiness, but still want to experience what was the happiness over there.
There was so much love, I can't tell you in words. I mean, everybody who came and, was a part of our wedding, they brought this beautiful energy with them. They were so happy for us, and they came with that happy energy, and it just expanded, it just multiplied into like gazillion times. And you could see that. You can see everybody's been telling me like how happy everybody looks in the pictures. It's just a fact. It wasn't done for the pictures. It was actually happening. The people were full of joy, and it was so visible. And all our friends had a ball of a time. None of us had any idea about how beautiful it's going to be. I mean, we knew it's our wedding and, it's going to be beautiful, but it was very, very stressful before. We were busy preparing so much, even if it was a small wedding. There's so much preparation that goes behind. So I was overwhelmed with a lot of it. But the moment it happened, man, it was the most beautiful thing I had witnessed in my life.
Me too.
Ever. And I think we still are in that zone. Whenever we think about it, it's like, oh my God, what a time. What a moment. It's like everything froze. Everything just was just so beautiful that I wanted it to freeze. I was like, I wish I could just live in this moment forever. And there was so much love created. There was so much connection. There was so much intimacy. There was so much beauty that I can't express in words. And we felt so grateful that our coming together could create that. Usually it is the other way around. When people get married, everybody's like so jealous, like this one's getting married. Things like that happen.
Yeah.
But in our marriage, I mean, everybody was there for us and everybody only had great things to feel or to say and to express. And I knew it was genuine because when it's genuine, it's visible. So
The energy on that weekend was, you could slice it with a knife. It was so thick. I mean, there was so much love and purity and honesty and just genuine fun
yeah.
that everybody was having over the course of those couple of days that I've never seen anything like it. And I am super grateful that it just so happened to be our wedding
Yeah.
where we were able to experience something like
Yeah.
that, but it was supernatural. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was the most beautiful thing to see.
ओके इंडिया में अगर शादी की बात करें तो पहले माइंड में आते हैं रेड लहंगा बट आपकी शादी में प्रीटी वाइट था क्या कहोगे इस पे?
वो भी बहुत खूबसूरत होता है बाय द वे आई मीन आई वाज रियली कंटेम्पलेटिंग व्हेन आई वाज गेटिंग मैरिड से नहीं बट मुझे इंडियन वे में भी शादी करनी है बिकॉज आई डू लव all the things that we do have in Indian wedding other than that वो जो हल्दी मेहंदी में सबको एकदम निचोड़ देते हैं वो अलग बात है बट उसके अलावा आई लव our some fun things that happen in a wedding and everybody was planning to steal his shoes and James like nobody's touching my shoes I'm going to have 10 shoes if you touch my shoes.
My shoes.
So there's so many things we were contemplating and discussing, but I always had this vision of myself wearing a white gown and walking the aisle. It's weird that I had that, but I had no idea that I'd be meeting a white man, somebody who's, culture it is, but even if I married an Indian boy, I would have loved to get married in white. I don't know why. It was just so beautiful, but I wouldn't marry anybody else other than you.
Just for the record.
Just for the record. There's so much beauty in white. There's so much purity in white, and there's so much passion in red. Both are my favorite. So we've decided that every 5 or 10 years we're going to renew our vows, and when we do so, we're going to do it in different ways. Once in Indian style, once in. And we are also very worldly people, We've traveled so much and we love a couple of other countries and cultures. We would love to get married in different
Yeah.
cultures and countries.
Probably get remarried once in a kimono,
Yeah.
maybe once in a bathing suit. Let's see.
We'll create a new trend.
Yeah, definitely.
ओके पहली होली भी आपने सेलिब्रेट
जी.
की स्पेशली आई वांट टू नो योर एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ सेलिब्रेटिंग अ होली
Oh, I love celebrating Holi. It's one of my favorite festivals in India, actually.
Yeah.
I've played Holi maybe 6 or 7 times in the past 10 years, and I love it. I think it's I don't know what to say about it. It's just amazing to see friends and even the entire community come together and and celebrate joy and happiness. And I remember my first Holi experience in Mumbai. I was actually at her house,
Yeah.
her previous house, and I had just opened up the door of the house because I was planning on going down for a celebration. And some woman who I didn't know came in and just started putting holy colors on me, like in the middle of her hall. And I was like, wow, this is something really special. That it's a day where everybody brings out the most joy from inside
Yeah.
of them. And
Yeah.
so we played a little bit this year, not as crazy as past years because we want to be safe and everything
Yeah.
during these times. But it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we played Holi in our building, and we have some amazing people in our building. We made some great friends here, and we played with them. So it was nice, and it was cute, and it was, the older that we grow, the more we realize the true meaning of each festival that we celebrate in India or all around the world. And in India, we have so many cultures and so many beautiful, beautiful cultures. And there's so much meaning to each culture. It's unfortunate that a lot of us are not aware of why they exist. We're just blindly following them. But if you come to understand them, really, truly, they are beautiful. And when you then celebrate after understanding what it means, then there's another beauty altogether. So I think this Holi was that beautiful because we could really understand and feel the meaning, the real meaning behind Holi for the first time, truly. We've understood it before, but this was really special.
Yeah.
And I think also because we were so much in love and so much in happiness and joy, and I explained him why. He asked me, like, what is the meaning of Holi? Why is it like this? And I told him, and he's like, why everybody just goes and colors everybody? And I said, because on Holi day, we don't want to discriminate, or we don't want to, feel that he's Hindu or he's Muslim or he's this or he's that. I mean, Holi is coming together of everybody and make सबको एक ही रंग में रंगने के लिए, so that there's no discrimination left for any human to do. And that's so beautiful, that's so powerful. So I think our Holi was very special.
Yeah.
Okay. On a social media, we used to see for a couples, there are admirers too and a trollers too.
Yeah.
So what troll you faced?
Oh, I don't face any trolling. I just block them. I don't choose to face them at all because they don't deserve my facing. I also feel very bad for them because I feel like, people who create traumas are people who've gone through major traumas in their life. And I look at them with compassion and kindness, and I send them all the love that they don't have to sit and go on somebody's profile and freaking write something so stupid. Because they really don't even mean it. A lot of them don't even mean what they're writing. A lot of them don't even understand the repercussion of it. A lot of them don't even know what they're writing. So when, a lot of them write it for attention. A lot of them do it out of boredom. A lot of them do it out of their own life being miserable. So once their own life is miserable in their head, they spread that negativity on everybody else. So I feel like the only thing that I have for them is compassion and kindness and love. I wish that they heal to a degree where they never have to do that to anybody else. And to the lovers, thank you so much for all your love. It means so much to us. It is taken and received very, very well. And we have so much gratitude for every kind word that you write on my social media and his social media.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and all your best wishes. We can't thank you enough.
Okay, it's a destiny wedding. तो यूजुअल डेस्टिनी वेडिंग में हम देखते हैं कि कुछ ना कुछ इशू होता है कि दैट वी फॉरगॉट दिस और ये पर्सन अभी तक क्या अबाउट यू पे
I think we had those issues. Everybody has those issues, I guess. But in spite of all the issues, we just had the most beautiful wedding ever. I am a very particular person, and I like to have things in a certain way, and I'm most of the times able to achieve it. But obviously when there are certain things that are not under your control, other people are, being responsible for it, and it's their job to get it done. They sometimes can't. But in spite of all of that, if you still manage to have a wedding so beautiful, I think there's nothing. I don't have enough words to express my gratitude, honestly. I'm telling you, the kind of love that we created in those 2 days was outstanding. I first time realized that us humans have so much power. And there's so much power in love and connection and intimacy that we really don't understand it fully. When you can only feel that when it happens. And so we just felt so powerful. That's the right word.
Yeah, powerful.
We felt so powerful. We were like, we created this? We managed to have this? Wow.
Yeah.
It was
How
just,
powerful is a great word.
yeah, it was just so beautiful. So beautiful. So, yeah.
Okay, wanna know a moment when you finally decide that yes, he's my soulmate, now let's go to a marriage?
Marriage and finding a soulmate are two totally different things. You must understand that. Marriage happens out of choice. I think choosing your life partner also happens out of choice. I think feeling for somebody also comes from before your birth. Your being might have made that choice to love in a particular way, and your other being finds you, and then you make a unity, you know. But in this life, I think marriage should happen out of choice, not out of any obligation.
Correct.
I'd say that when you feel for someone, it comes from somewhere. It's a feeling that hits you, and you can't stop thinking about the other person. So I think that choice is already made from before. But when you are in this body and you decide to get married with each other, there has to be a lot of pros and cons to be taken in consideration, because people confuse love to marriage. Love is totally different and marriage is totally different. When you are getting married, you need to understand what is very important for you to live a healthy life, to live a healthy relationship. Is it money? Is it a particular kind of lifestyle? Is it a particular kind of, way of living that you are looking from a partner? You need to be very, very clear about those things. And I think we had those conversations at the very beginning of our
Oh yeah, we talked about finances just 2 weeks into our relationship. I remember that.
Yeah, because I felt such a strong connection with him that I felt like it was important to have those conversations. I think every girl should have that, and every boy should have that with a girl, so that there is no confusion. Oh, you love me for this, you love me for that. No, everything in life is important. Living a good lifestyle is important. Having a particular set of friends is important. Everything that you feel you deserve is important. It's valid. So don't feel guilty of it. Have those conversations with your partner. Have that, and don't force your partner to be somebody else that he is not. Find a partner who is that. Don't force somebody. Everybody, every time, even now, when I have conversations with my girlfriend, some of them are like, yeah, but he's going to change. But I'm like, no, nobody changes for you. And don't even think of changing the person. Please don't. If you have to change the person, then what's the love? Where's the love anyways? When you love a person truly, you shouldn't be wanting to change that person. You should be able to accept the lover as it is. And if there is something that is bothering you, then you should change your own perception or ideas of life so that you accept the partner as he is. And then only you are able to give full respect to the partner. Otherwise, you'll always keep cribbing. You'll never be happy with your partner.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's an old saying that says that women marry a man expecting that that she'll be able to change him, and he doesn't change. And men marry a woman thinking that she'll never change, and she does.
Yeah.
And that's the truth, And my advice to anybody is wait as long as you want, but don't rush into marriage. There's no reason to do so. I think, we have a lot of time in life.
Yeah.
We have a lot more time than people think.
Yeah.
And so I would recommend everybody really get to know somebody very deeply and intimately before making a decision to get married.
Yeah. Thank you so much.